do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe because here you get informations like this. I'll keep you thrilled, informed, updated, and also transformed. All right, guys, do the needful. One banana for chi. I mean the like button. Press like, okay? That's the only thing you can do to show chi some love. Then, if you can do the super charge, super sticker, look down there. You will see there in case you want to show me some love as well. All right, guys, you have already seen the topic, right? The title says it all. Guys, if you want to marry, go back home, pick one nice girl and marry. Don't marry girls from abroad, oh. Well, that is what most guys are saying to themselves. Oh boy, no marry for here, oh. Those in the diaspora. Well, to many of them, many reasons they will give you. 1,000 reasons they will give you why they will go home and pick a girl from there. But well, it's nothing new. It's just that who will then marry the girls abroad? That's the question. Who are they leaving those girls for to marry? Remember that these guys that are traveling back home to go and marry these girls to bring abroad, those some will not even bring their wife, they will leave them there. Uh-huh. Now, these guys, they were the ones that dated all these girls who that they are now calling bad girls. So after using them, even some girls will be taking pregnancy pills for them not to get pregnant because the guys want to do raw. These girls, most of them have done abortion because the guy's like, I'm not ready. Go and remove it. Most of them will drink something, postinior too, to remove the pregnancy. Why some of them will go to the hospital? So now, the question is this: who will marry those girls now? Because if most guys travel back home to marry from home, what about the ones here? Which choice are they left with? Because most of our girls would not like to marry from other tribe or country or the whites. Most of them even detest marrying white men now, unlike in the olden days time, like 40, 50 years ago. The trend was Oyibo, Oyibo, Oyibo. Girls want to marry Oyibo. But these days, most girls don't like marrying Oyibo. They say Oyibo no get shishi. Oyibo no they give shishi. If you marry Oyibo, you go to suffer inside there. That's why if you see most girls that even married Oyibo, most of them have black boy by the side that is to ginger their Jerusalem. That is to keep it busy for them because take it or leave it. Oyibo no sabi well. Oyibo no sabi well pass black boy. All right. So guys, most guys will tell you that these girls abroad are wild. They are wild, like they are on fire, high on steroid. Like if you talk one, they will talk five. They will give it back to you, woto woto. And they will tell you that most of them are exposed, like they are overexposed. The thing you know, they already know. Any movement you want to make, they know. Their eye don't open. They are like, if you marry from home, those ones, their eye never open. So when you bring them, you tune them to your taste. But the ones here, you can no longer tune them. They already know what you know. Why some we say that most of them came through Libya. That Oyibo, Arabu, whether Morocco, Tunisia, Libya, for desert, they say most of them before they cross over, Arabu have entered their pekus. Not just pekus, even the bomb side. They say Arabu have done these things, overdone it. They say if you see what black girls doing in you and I know that it's all the girls that pass through Libya or Morocco or whichever way have been tampered with by Arabu. Arabu have tampered them. I mean, enter their pekus. So this girl was busy spending it for another guy. Like she has another guy she was spending the money for, you know. So when he found out, he said that girl was so good. That means the girl overcovered her pretense. She was all pretending all this while, but this guy never knew. He almost engaged her. But when he now found out that this girl was busy spending for another guy, he changed his mind. He changed his mind. That was when he now have to do the needful, go home to get a good girl to marry. But guess what? Even that girl dumped me now. He now went home to marry another girl. The guy was like, what do you expect me to do? What do you expect me to do? I was hoping to marry you. You are busy taking the money I give to you to give to another guy. That one was number one. For him, you see his own reason, right? His reason is that this girl it, stay weekend with you. The girl will be like, don't worry, I'll come to your place. As a guy in love now, the guy was showing him all the right signs of love. So he never saw anything suspicious until he said one day, one man told him, just pay this girl a surprise visit. Hi, that was the most ugliest day in his life. He will never forget that day because he has spent a lot on this girl. He said when he got there, he knocked. The girl opened the door. He said this girl was just tying wrapper. Hi, sweating. How can you're in the house sweating and you're tying wrapper? That means something was going on. He met them at the right time. Then that bros, there was a bros in there putting on boxers. The bros was like, bros, who be you? Him too was asking the bros, who you be? Both of them are asking themselves, who you be? Who is the real B? Who is the real G? Now, it's left for the girl to now tell them who is the real bros. Who is the real bros? So house. He said he now target the phone. The girl was holding a particular phone, and that particular phone, he was one that bought it for the girl. He said he grabbed it. Both of them were dragging the phone. He said, at least if I can get that phone back, at least I will use it to console myself. At the end of the day, he managed to get the phone. The girl was like, I'm going to report you. I'll call Kara for you. Carabinieri. The guy was like, do your worst, call police. Call police here. The other bros in the house was saying, baby, call police here, call police here. The guy was like, realize that. You must buy a girl you are dating and you hope to marry her. If you must buy her fun things, buy those things in your name just in case she change her mind to go for another bros. So the guy now told her, girl, I bought it in my name, my document. The girl was like, okay, give me my SIM card. He brought out the SIM card and gave to the girl. And they pushed him out. They pushed him out of the house and locked the door. Oh my God. Man. So he now told me, say, bros, I'm not going to ever marry for abroad again. Waiting I see that day. I learned the hard way. So that bro said, whenever he's ready to marry, he will go home and marry. So some girls too have shown some guys pepper. Hot pepper. So now, which one is the best? To marry from home or to marry from the country abroad where you find yourself? So guys, that's the question. Because to me, Carlo, speaking Italian, what's the meaning of? I don't understand that. Well, you're speaking Italian. Are you insulting? Why are you insulting God? Jeez, this guy. Wow. Italians. All right. Wow. Carlo, I don't know why you are saying what you are saying, but be careful. All right, so guys, that's the situation. That's the situation. To go and keep the girl back home there, or bring her abroad if possible. Because when they marry some girls here, they will not marry them in commune. They will say this one is abroad wife and this one is Niger wife or African wife. I know most of them will tell you that those their wives back home are the real ones. That the ones abroad here are just to while away time with them. That's what most of them do. While most of them have secret wives. secret wives. Their wives, the one they call abroad wife here, will never know that they have wives back home. They keep it as a top secret. She will never know. They will even be talking with the girl on phone. They will tell the girl that I'm talking with sister. Calling. The more I decline the call, the more the person calls back. Some people don't know how to call. Eh? You call one, somebody busy they call. You should know the person is busy. You keep calling. Damn, man. Well, I hope the person does not call back again. Hmm? All right, guys. So that's the situation of things now abroad, where many girls abroad now are more single because they are now scared. Should they themselves? Because most girls they pretend, they hide their bad sides, their true color to the girl, and marry the love of their life, the girl after their heart. So that's why it's more harder even for the girls to make that choice. They don't even know if those guys back home really love them or just love them because of they live abroad. It's terrible. But that does not mean that most guys that went home to marry equally got it right. Some of them they just found a girl on Facebook, they just start a relationship before you know, or somebody connected them. Peril than the ones they feel investigation very well. Else you will cry. Oh. Just like a guy that brought his wife abroad. Hmm? To him, the ones abroad are bad. They have expired. They have been overused. According to them, oh, they say most of them now shower job they do when they enter. Arabu enter them. Oyibo enter them anyhow. You know, they don't want to marry those ones. They say they have expired. Now this guy went home to marry, brought the girl here. The worst happened. In the building, all those 3, 4 story building, the guy living up is a Chinese guy. Chinese. Cheng Quan Ching Ya. When this guy goes to work, the wife he brought, she China guy don't the eye the girl. My bros, no, no. While he's at work, this girl go find her way to China guy house upstairs. China guy go pound, 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 pound. Wicked styles. Sometimes I wonder how Chinese guys used to. The girl keeps sneaking to this China guy house. They will pound. Imagine from morning. I don't know what the China guy is taking or whether he's enjoying it because those guys are small. You could expect that side to be small as well. But maybe she doesn't care because of the money. She's good. She's cool with it. So this girl keeps going there. While this bros is at work, this girl will sneak in there. Then when they do first round, she will come back home, call the bros, video call. Baby, are you still at work? Baby, I'm lonely. Baby, I'm missing you. Nah lie. She's not missing that bros. She's just trying to know his location to make sure that he's at home. He's at work. Some of them will calculate if the guy is at work, they will know that from house to work should be like 1 hour. So if they call that video call and see that the bros is at work, come back and call the bros again. Baby, I'm lonely. And out of the girl. The very day he took all the money, running in thousands of euros. That means it's not something of one day. Months she was saving the money, hoping that she has hammered. Maybe trying to send it home for people back home to build house or share for them. I don't know. But the bros went to work and this girl went to Arabu store where they send money, MoneyGram, Western Union, all those stuffs. You know now. You know the place, those Arabu store. She went there to send money. They call police. If she has money, she can't explain. Money, she can't explain. That was when she now knew that she has entered one chance. China gave her fake. She now have to be telling them, they ask, are you married? Yes, okay. Want to talk to your husband. before they take her to the station. Though they took her to the house, oh, guy have already disappeared because she was calling the China guy. China guy now suspect that there's a problem. Oh. He ran out of the house. So the husband rushed walk. What's happened? Why pull with my wife? What did my wife do? Not here anymore. The girl was taken back home. Just like that. Because if you bring someone through family reunion, motivo familiare, that's the document they'll give to the person. You still have the right to tell the police, I want this girl to go home. Unless the girl will tell the police, I need to seek asylum. Then they will grant asylum to her. Yes, if she has sense, she'll say, I want to seek asylum. I need special international protection. Then they'll process her, put her in a camp instead of being deported. But the guy told them, let them take her. He doesn't need her here anymore. That was how that girl lost her chance of staying abroad, living the abroad lifestyle. So you see, people you also bring could be snakes. You call the ones here snakes. The ones back home could be snakes as well if you don't do thorough investigation. Better than us. Hi. Zoda, how are you? What God cannot do does not exist. I see you. Hope you. Things are happening abroad. I'm telling you. Many stories, many stories. Most guys too brought some girls from home and the girls left them for another guy. Some even divorced them. Some even chased them out of the house. Those things happen. That is not to say that those girls you marry from home are. But if you don't do your thorough investigation, you will regret why you brought them abroad. Even right now, many guys now coming into abroad like fresh. Somebody will help you to be changing the oil. Somebody will help you. So be careful. Oh. If the kind of girl you are marrying is someone that loves sex, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. I remember those days. A girl told me, I wanted to marry that girl. She told me that if she waits for me 1 year, I don't come back, that she will go and knock. Am I okay with it? I said, yes, I'm okay with it. At least she said the truth. I have to think of it. I said, but if you go and knock, who would you knock? She said, her childhood friends. That means neighborhood guys she grew up with, maybe from school, from that. She said, I hope you're okay with it. I said, I'm okay, no problem. Am I a fool? I just have to cooperate, act like, everything is fine. You can go and have sex with your childhood friends. Since I'm not around, let them help you to change your oil. But at least she said the truth. So I have to use my head to change my mind not to marry such a girl. You see, because she said naturally she cannot even stay up to 1 year without sex. She said her waiting time is just 3 months. After 3 months, she can do anything with any guy. So most people too have shorter waiting time. Some girls, 1 month. If you don't change their oil, you're in trouble. Somebody can easily help you. Maybe your landlord or your friend or neighbor or even at workplace. Things happen, guys. Things happen. So most guys that are saying when they marry, they will leave their wives at home and stay here abroad and be sending her money for upkeep, paying rent and the rest. My dear, you are risking it, eh? You are risking it. Somebody will help you. It can even be your own brother that is helping you or your cousin or someone else. Surely will help you to be servicing her. This guy earns up to 2,500, service the thing. So the girl waited 5 good years or more than that. This guy just got a call from his engineer, building the last house for him. The engineer said that he was just passing and he saw the wife with some people. They are checking up the house. He was like, what are you doing with these people in this house? The girl was like, that the husband abroad is in prison in Italy, that is in prison. So he asked her to sell off property. The engineer is like, but I've been taught to sell off property. The engineer is like, ah, but I've been talking with this guy now. He never told us in prison. What is happening? So the engineer had a second thought. He will call this guy, her husband abroad. She took off. Kasala don't burst. In prison, tell me the truth. The guy is like, I'm not in prison. Oh. The engineer said it's a lie. I've told me you are in prison. In fact, you told her to come and sell off the house and one of the last houses I'm building for you. The guy is like, I never told her to sell any of mine. Please contact my brothers, my sisters. Let them go to the house now and take all the documents away from her. But guy, it was already too late. The guy had to call the engineer on video call just to prove to the engineer that he's not in prison. He was at work working. He said, look at me, I'm at work. Prison look like this. The engineer has to do like he told him to do. They had the instruction. But by the time the brothers and other friends rushed to grab the girl, she's gone. The wife is gone. But before then, she did not just go empty. She have already sold some land, sold one of his house. Regrets as well. That guy may be playing on her, but she doesn't know. Maybe after the girl surrenders all the money to him, the guy too will play her, take everything away and throw her away. Because the other guy will be like, if you can betray your own husband this way, what about me? One day too, you will find another guy that will tell you, kill him. I'll marry you, kill him, sell everything. We'll run away together. So she's likely to lose. People that do things like that doesn't succeed. So you see, marrying and keeping her home is equally dangerous. So you have to do your investigations very well. So this is the abroad stories. Many guys abroad divorce. And most of you that are Christians, we know that divorce is a tough thing. When you divorce, according to the Bible, you cannot marry unless the other person dies. Go and read it. Do it by yourself to kill the other person, to be free to marry again. So most of you that have divorced and you quickly rush to go and marry another person, you are committing sin. Oh. You are committing sin. Go and read it. It's in the Bible. But for other people in other religion, I don't know what their law says about divorce. But for the Christians, it's a tough one. That's why some people will divorce and they will not want to remarry. So that's why you have to do thorough investigation. So the thing is this, are the girls abroad really bad? Are they really like corrupt or something? No, not all of them. You cannot equally say all girls back home are bad. We still have good ones, we have bad ones. Equally, but we still have good ones and we have the ones you do well while you are in abroad. But if your mind have spoiled, you now have this biased mind towards every girl abroad, then if you must marry from home, marry it to them. You will not believe it. The solution is that if they do anything with any man, they will die. Those traditional laws in some villages in African countries like that. They will tell you if the lady cheats, she will die, or the husband will die. Why will a lady cheat and the husband die? What's the use of the law? But some places they will tell you if the lady cheats, sleeps to another man, she will be the one to die. Some will say her children will die. The children die, those ones are innocent. But they go to another spiritual herbalist, juju man, that will prepare a powerful charm that will destroy that covenant, that thing anyhow, especially those that left their girls back home. They didn't knock anyhow, nothing like say juju, they buy them again. Because they have destroyed it and the man will never know. You don't know that power pass power. Power pass power, guys. So, okay. All right. All right. So, guys, that is it. All I'm saying is that in all, it's neither here nor there. It's just that there are many good girls abroad, but how do you find them? How do you find them? Huh? Who will refer you to a good girl? That's the thing. Who will refer you to one? They are somewhere. Good. Don't have time for smoking, drinking, clubbing, you know, going out to sleep with men. No. They just go to work, come back, you know. These homely kind of girls. They are there, you know. But how do you find them? They are everywhere abroad. But because as a guy, that girl is good. I have to go for her. Or some is by recommendation. Their mother will recommend and say, hey, this is my friend's daughter. Hey, there's this girl I saw in church. Or you can't just manage him. Not that it's truly their choice, but since they are getting older, they want to marry, to feel among. They just end up marrying anyhow, just to answer marriage, but it's never their wish because most of the guys have left them, they dated, have left them to go home and marry other girls. So will they remain single forever? No. Why most have decided to remain single forever? Because they're like, instead of me to marry this or this manageable guy, I'd rather stay single. It's difficult. It's difficult because most guys abroad are players. Most guys abroad are players. Very difficult for girls. Guys, all right. Hmm. It's well. If you choose wrongly, definitely it's the same thing. Share, subscribe, okay? If you're here for the first time, one banana. One banana for cheese. Show cheese some love.